Introduction, one of the worst people she knows. That's a tall glass to fill. I'm sure she knows at least some people that are worse than me, you know? Do some bad things. You guys are a fantastic audience. Seriously, you guys are one of the best audiences I've seen since I've been here. You guys should give yourselves a round of applause. This is incredible. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with an empty glass up here. I drank too much. My therapist says I'm an alcoholic, you know? I said, should I quit? He was like, no. Definitely not. You're way past that. If you quit now, there's no way you're going to be able to deal with all the problems in your life. Just keep going. I said, okay, that works. My parents just got a new dog. Guess what kind of fucking dog my parents just got? This is too perfect. A Chihuahua. They got a little fucking Chihuahua. His name's Cricket. Yeah, terrible name. He's a rescue. He's 5 years old. I said, why don't you change the name? That's awful. They said, he's bounced around so much. His name is the only thing that is truly his. It's the only thing he has. We don't want to take it away from him. I said, that's really nice, you know? Unfortunately for little Cricket, they did not feel the same way about his testicles. Those went within the first 2 weeks. I tried to explain to him, I was like, do you not see the contradictory nature of this behavior? You know? They didn't get it. I was like, if you could ask little Cricket which one he'd rather get rid of, guarantee you he'd say, take my fucking name, call me whatever you want. You can call me Mr. Come in my face, dick in my ass. That's fine. That's a perfect name for me. Just leave my... Hello, my name is Come in my face, dick in my ass. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. I went home for Thanksgiving, back to the United States. I'm clearly American. Yeah, I know. Well, you know. We got some good holidays. I like Thanksgiving a lot. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's just so strange that, like, you know, we're supposed to be thankful for the things we have. That's the whole theme of the holiday. And for some reason, we celebrate it by putting weird stuff in the turkey's butthole. I don't know who invented that, you know? The Pilgrims, the first people who settled America, must have been bored out of their minds or super high. Just get bored one day and try to put stuff in a turkey's ass. Or they were really kinky, which is totally possible. They might have been really kinky. I just got out of a relationship. It was a tough one. My ex-girlfriend, she told me she exclusively dates black guys. I don't know how I made it 3 months. She woke up one day and was like, wait a second. You got me. No, we really hit it off. We had a connection, so she made an exception for me. This is true. She really exclusively dates black guys. She told me that right off the bat. That is way too much pressure to put on somebody at the beginning of a relationship. I've been to fucking Pornhub, man. I know what I'm up against. I've seen the videos. There's an entire category of porn dedicated to this. It's called BBC. It is not related to the British Broadcasting Company. It's a whole different thing. Look, there's no porn category for kind of out-of-shape Jewish guys. There's just... Nobody's typing that into the search bar. You know? Didn't last long. I've had a fucked up dating life. I accidentally dated a prostitute once. Totally by accident. I thought she just really liked money and stale, passionless sex. I thought that was in that order. I thought that was just her thing, you know? It was one of her kinks, but... No, I stay away from prostitutes. I'm terrified of STDs. Terrified of them. One of my friends got an STD this one time. He came up to me and he said, hey, Ben, I want to tell you something. I just want to make sure you're not going to share it with anybody first, you know? I will never tell anybody, please. Go on, I'm your friend. He goes, Ben, I think I got an STD. It's like, oh my God, which one? It's like, what's the one with the sea creatures? The one with the, the sea creatures in the... He's not my smartest friend. He's really more of an acquaintance than a friend. I was like, dude, you mean crabs? You got crabs. He's like, no, not crabs. It's the other one, scallops. It's like, you got dick scallops, dude? It's like, yeah, you thought crabs were bad. Wait till you get dick scallops. Whole nother thing. He told me his dick was turned into a fucking coral reef. Never should have fucked that mermaid, but, you know. That's what you gotta do. Not one of my closest friends. I can't stress that enough. He tells me that every time he gets an erection, it's like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean, where Davy Jones's crew is like breaking out of like the side of the ship, you know, with all like the sea creatures falling off him and just. I was like, dude, you gotta get to a doctor and get that taken care of. He said, get to a doctor? I just told you my dick's a fucking coral reef. That's the most diverse biosphere on the face of the planet. I got a couple of endangered species living down there. That makes me an environmentalist. What'd you ever do for the planet, huh? I don't know, fucking recycle sometimes, or like whenever, you know. Recycle when I remember. I try to do my best, you know? Do my best for the world. I licked a butthole the other day. It's my first time. Licked a butthole for the first time. It's all the kids are doing it. I figured I'd give it a shot. They call it eating ass. All the kids are eating ass. I didn't do it with kids. No, I did it with a living, human, adult woman. So it's not weird. Not really my thing. I feel like it's not my thing. I didn't like the flavor, you know? I just didn't like the flavor. I guess like nobody really eats ass for the flavor though. That's not really. If you're eating ass for the flavor, you got problems. Nobody's waking up in the morning like, what do I want for breakfast? Like a big plate of eggs, maybe a bowl of cereal, side of ass. You know? I feel like eating ass is definitely an acquired taste. It's gotta be. Like Brussels sprouts. Eating ass is like eating Brussels sprouts. Because you're probably not going to like it the first time you try it. And if your parents forced you to eat it when you were little, you are not going to appreciate it as an adult. Guys, I think that's my time. This has been fantastic. Thank you guys so much. You've been really an incredible audience.